Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, Fragrance Fan. And before we get started, go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you know every time I upload some new content. And for those of you who already support my channel, thank you guys so much for helping me with what I do, because my goal is to continue to give you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. 40-ish and $100 range, most of these, a lot less than that, a good chunk of these you can pick up at your local rack stores on a regular basis. I'll let you know what I think about each and every one of them. The one I'm talking about today is a citrus aromatic, launched in 2020. It's the flanker one that was released, I think, in 1995 or 96. And I'm talking about Azzaro Chrome's Extreme. Comes in that standard Azzaro Chrome shape and looking bottle, just a much darker color. Obviously, it's not clear. You can still see the juice in it, but it's that beautiful navy, dark blue, standard diamond plate on the cap. And it doesn't, just like the original, doesn't lock into place real snugly or anything like that. And the atomizer is decent on this like the original. So I'm gonna go over the notes, let you know what I think about this fragrance. In the top, there's green mandarin. In the mid, there is juniper berries and sea notes. And in the base, there's cashmere and amber. Much like a lot of these newer fragrances, there's not a whole bunch of notes, whereas like in the 90s and the early 2000s, there was like a ton of notes. So this one isn't any different. As you see, there's only a few notes in this. And there's definitely a lot of citrus and aquatic stuff going on here. Very watery, very citrusy, but also the juniper berries. Juniper is very sharp, a very sharp smell. And that amber coming alongside of it really give this a unique, semi-sweet, kind of a metallic-ish type of a scent profile. It maintains some of that metal type of a smell that the original Azzaro Chrome has. A lot of people compare this to Acqua di Gio Profondo, and they wouldn't be wrong there. This is just a little bit more metallic than that. A little bit more synthetic, of course, not quite as well blended, but this thing is pretty well done. If you overdo the sprays, you'll start to notice some of that, some of the harshness, a little bit synthetic and mashed together type notes, but this is a pretty loud fragrance. I'll get a solid 6.5, 7 hours every time I wear this thing. I think it's good, appropriate in just about any season, any type of occasion. This is signature scent worthy, incredibly versatile. Young and old can both enjoy this fragrance. This is safe, blind buy worthy. I hardly ever say that about a fragrance. Is there gonna be somebody that doesn't like it? Of course. 9.9 people out of 10 are gonna like this fragrance. Let's just say 99 out of 100 is a little bit more correct. So it's a good fragrance. I enjoy it. If you can see, the dent is way down in there. I had to slow down on this thing. I was reaching for it so much. All the time I was reaching for this thing. I said, man, you need to just chill out before you get another bottle or something, because you're gonna blow through this. I've got a couple fragrances that I just hit like this. Mostly blue fragrances. I love the smell of blue fragrances because they just work in so many different ways. If you don't know what to wear, grabbing something like this. It'll work at dinner just as well. It'll work at the beach or casually or at the gym. Wonderful smelling fragrance, extremely versatile, solid performance. I can give it a 9 out of 10. Super high rating because it is just that good. It's wonderful, juicy, aquatic, citrusy, semi-sweet, year-round kind of a fragrance. Maybe not the best in the sub-freezing temperatures, but man, this thing just works. So, with that, that's my final thoughts on Azzaro Chrome Extreme. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed, take care of yourself always, and until next time.